What is going on, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk about the top 5 most powerful intermittent fasting protocols, and I'm going to do it right after this. What is happening? If you're new to this channel, my name is C-Dub, and I lost 125 pounds eating just one meal a day, or OMAD. I started this channel to hook you up with tips, tricks, knowledge, and ideas that I've learned along the way in my journey to help you out on your journey. I hope you subscribe so that you can become a weight loss warrior and you can get all the tips and information you need to be successful on your journey. And to all of my subscribers, my people, my warriors, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming to this channel day in and day out and supporting me and helping this bad boy grow. Thank you so much. Now let's hop into the topic. I have done a previous video ranking what I felt were the best intermittent fasting protocols, and I will try to leave a card right about here telling you all about it. Hopefully I can get that done. But today I want to take a little different approach, and I'm not going to talk exactly about which ones are better or in some particular order. I just felt like I'm going to bring you what I think are the 5 most powerful. So this is not in any particular order or any particular way, and it's not that my saying is the have all say all. You know, each person's going to have their own opinion, so take all of it with a grain of salt. But with all of that said, you can definitely rank them down below and you can tell me what you think. But I'm going to start off with a 16 and 8 protocol. And I'm going to say that this is a powerful protocol because to me, it's very much the easiest to do. You know, being able to utilize your sleeping time and then a little time after dinner and a little time before lunch, you're going to get to 16 hours super quick, and it's easy to adjust to. But it's still very powerful, and you will see the scale move as long as you're not snacking in the middle of that 16 and 8. It's a very, very, very common protocol, and it is kind of the protocol that the world thinks when they think about intermittent fasting. Now, if you've been a part of this channel or if you've just followed intermittent fasting, you know that's not true. There's a million different ways to do it, but ultimately this is the one that is kind of the face of intermittent fasting. So I do feel that it is not only powerful, but it's also popular, and that's why I added it to this list. Now, if we take into another fasting protocol that's much different and probably more powerful, we can look at OMAD. And that's what, you know, the world that I live in, eating just one meal a day. Now, there's some controversy on whether or not you can get enough calories during your OMAD, although I'm 2 years into it and I seem to be doing fine. And there's some controversy as to, you know, maybe some of the benefits versus some of the other fasting. Maybe you're not getting a whole lot past the 16-hour mark that you would get if you waited out for 24. But I think all of that stuff is just nonsense. And when you get to OMAD, the beautiful thing is you begin to control your day, and you begin to learn that you have so much more time and money saved, and that you just don't need to eat, which is the most powerful thing about OMAD. It just teaches you to keep that in check and to keep it to a point in which, hey, look, I don't really need food like I thought I needed. Now, on the downside of that, it's very tough in the beginning, and I don't recommend that anybody starts with OMAD. But if you are going through the journey and you're doing any of these other fasting protocols that we're going to talk about today, and you start to not be hungry, you can always push down and get yourself into some OMAD and reap those benefits. It definitely helped me lose 125 pounds. Now, the next one I want to talk about is the one that I formerly ranked number 1 and still would stand by that. To me, this is the fasting protocol I think we on this planet should live by, and that is the warrior diet, or 20 hours of fasting with 4 hours of eating. And the reason I say that is it tackles so many of the issues that OMAD has, but it's still more powerful than the 16 and 8. And what I mean by that is, of course, obviously you're fasting longer, which is 4 more hours of fat burning mode, which is what we all would love to be able to do, is extend that. And yes, OMAD gets another 4 more hours, but that's a whole nother story. The bottom line is it's better than the 16 and 8 as far as how long you're fasting, but it's still not so far that you're feeling like, man, I'm really, really not feeling well. And so it's got that balance there, but it gives you the opportunity to have a healthy meal first, to break your fast with a simple salad and then eat your dinner 4 hours later. And I think that that is huge. I do think you could use it in a bad way, and you could eat some junk food at the beginning of that fast, and then you've really just spiked your insulin to the end of the world and put yourself in a situation. And there's just no reason to really do that. But if you're reasonable with your choices and you come at it in the right way, the Warrior Diet is super powerful, and it gives you a chance, for those of you that feel like you don't get enough during OMAD, to get in another couple hundred calories previous to your meal, and that'll make you feel a lot better about your situation for sure. All right, the next one that I want to talk about is alternate day fasting. And alternate day fasting is a powerful protocol. I think it's very underrated. You don't hear it talked about as much if you're on, fasting social media sites and things. You don't hear a whole lot of people that jump into it because it is incredibly difficult to fast an entire day. But the basic idea of this protocol is you fast on Monday, eat on Tuesday, fast on Wednesday, eat on Thursday, fast on Friday, and so forth and so on. And when you're doing that, and you don't have to start on Monday, you get the point. You can, mix and match it however you make it work, but it's eating and then not eating. And so this can be done in so many different ways, but just as a standard way of saying 0 calories on your non-eat day and eat a standard day of eating is still very powerful, because you're getting that 36-ish hour fast in every other day. And that is a big amount of time to be burning body fat. And that is ultimately even can be more powerful than OMAD, where you're doing it daily, but you're getting a few extra hours from the other fasting protocols. That 36-hour fast is really going to get a snippet of that autophagy. And then to think that you can push your meals back on the eating days farther too, if you're hardcore with it, and burn even more fat. So alternate day fasting is maybe the more powerful fasting protocol. The issue with alternate day fasting is the long-term doability of it, if you will. I know I just invented the word doability. Who would have known, right? But anyways, ultimately, it's the idea that I'm going to do this from now to the end of my life. That's a little bit difficult. But if you're in the middle of a weight loss journey and you find your fasting days are easy, and you find that when you start eating, you have a hard time stopping, alternate day fasting is a powerful way to lose weight. And then you can maybe switch to an easier fasting protocol later, like a 16-8 or a Warrior Diet, whatever fits you better there. So I think that can be huge. And now the last one that I want to talk about today. And it may seem like, okay, well, we know what he's left out or whatever, and you're thinking I'm going to throw in the 5-2 or whatever. No, what I'm going to talk about is something that I think can be super powerful for you as an individual. This is not for me, and it's not the way that I roll, because I like the consistency of eating one meal day in and day out. But what I'm going to call is just figuring your own missing and matching and making your own fasting protocol. And so what do I mean when I say, like what? I'm saying combine them all. If you think about it like this. So it's Monday, you hop on your 16-8, you're a busy day, it's the first day of the week, you don't want to be stressed out. On Tuesday, you're in the swing of the week a little bit, so you do a little Warrior. You come off a Warrior, and you have another 16-8 day. Then, so Wednesday's your 16-8. Then Thursday you do OMAD. You come back off a Thursday, and Friday and Saturday are going to be tough, so you drop 16-8s down for Friday and Saturday, and you fast all day Sunday to catch yourself back up from the terrible weekend, and you alternate day that one right out back into Monday, and you're back on your 16-8. So you've taken some Warrior, you've taken some OMAD, you've taken some 16-8, you've taken alternate day fasting, and you've put them all together in this nice, pretty package that's going to result in you losing weight. So I think sometimes we get stuck in like, I'm an OMAD guy. And you guys know watching this channel that that's what I am. Through and through, day in and day out, OMAD is the protocol I choose to keep around my life, that I choose to do, and that I will always choose to do. But that doesn't mean that everybody has to be like, well, no, I'm a 16-8, and oh no, I'm a Warrior Diet, or I'm an alternate day only. You can combine them all. And one of the sneaky little facts that doesn't get mentioned a lot on this channel, but maybe I should talk about more often, is in a way I did do some alternate day fasting during my journey. I never ate on Mondays. And then when wrestling season would come around, I'd switch that to Wednesdays. So for probably 8 months of my weight loss, which was 11-month journey, losing the weight, since then I've been in maintenance for, well over a year. The bottom line is I didn't eat on Mondays. And I did do a video about it, and I have talked about it in the past. I think that was a powerful thing for me. So that if I was overeating the 6 days of the week just by a few calories or at maintenance, by fasting all day Monday, it gave me the opportunity to catch myself back up and catch my calories down and get my burning going and stay in body fat for that long period of time once a week, which is good. So you can combine all these things up, and you don't have to be married to any one of them. And that is why I think if you're able to do it, it's powerful. I will say that it takes some self-reflection, and you have to be able to look at yourself and know I've overeaten. Maybe it's a fast day the next day, or I've overeaten today. Maybe I should switch to OMAD tomorrow, and so forth and so on. So knowing that if you can self-reflect and mix and match them, doing them all works just fine, and you'll see the results on the scale. Listen, I know we're all stuck at home, and I appreciate the fact that you're out there watching my videos and spending some time with me. If you want to watch some more, I'm going to put a playlist of my intermittent fasting right here. Play that list, binge my channel. I'd appreciate it. It would help me out a lot. And right over here, it's going to be my face. Click on it. It's going to help you subscribe to this channel and be a weight loss warrior, and that I will appreciate. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.